This is the Daily Tech News Wrap-Up for Friday, July 19th, 2013. VLC, the media player that enables users to watch nearly every video format on their computer and now iOS device, is back in the App Store after a 2-year hiatus. A spin-off of the popular desktop version of Videoland's VLC was pulled from the App Store due to its open-source licensing issues a few months after launch in October of 2010. The licensing problems have been settled now, and the app is currently being rolled out for both the iPhone and the iPad. A couple of new features are on the table as well, including AirPlay support, yes, some support for network streaming, yay, background audio playback, subtitle supports, video filters, and Dropbox integration. If you haven't heard of VLC and you don't have it for the iPad, iPhone, or the desktop especially, go get it. It's cross-platform, and it's free. In comments following Verizon's earnings call this morning, CFO Fran Shamo noted that he didn't expect Edge, the early upgrade plan that the carrier plans to deploy late next month, to have significant impact on financials. In fact, he says he expects that most subscribers will avoid it, choosing to wait for a discounted handset upgrade every 2 years, as they do with their existing plans. It's easy to understand why he thinks that, because Edge, Verizon's new early upgrade plan, is mathematically a terrible deal that can only work out in customers' favor if they religiously upgrade every 6 months, in an unrealistic proposition, considering that flagship devices are generally released on an annual cycle. Come on, Verizon. And after launching an investigation into anti-theft practices of smartphones, let's try that again. After launching an investigation into anti-theft practices of smartphones, manufacturers like Apple, New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, and San Francisco District Attorney George Gascon will today test how Apple's activation lock feature holds up against determined thieves, reporting from CNET. The two officials have pushed for greater anti-theft measures for cell phone manufacturers after a spike in mobile device thefts. While carriers agreed last year to develop a centralized database to track stolen phones, it has proven to be largely ineffectual and doesn't seem to do much good. Both Gasson and Schneiderman have stated that they have believed that activation lock is an inadequate theft deterrent, and Gascon has urged Apple to implement a kill switch that would permanently disable stolen iOS devices. First introduced at WWDC, activation lock is designed to prevent Find My iPhone from being deactivated, which keeps stolen iPhones from being wiped and reactivated. The features included in iOS 7, which is expected to be released to the consumers this fall. So we'll have to see if anti-theft measures put into the new iOS 7 will really hold up to the test. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Those are the biggest tech headlines for today. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. I will not be back here Monday because I will be taking a short trip, but I will be back on Tuesday with the day's biggest tech headlines. Thanks so much for watching, listening. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next week. Have yourselves a great weekend.